Sammy Baugh, though 36 years old and with 15 seasons of full competition behind him, gives no signs of nearing the end of his amazing career.
Art Monk is now number one, the most prolific pass receiver in the National Football League's history. Touchdown, Washington Redskins.
This is Henry Hog Football, the original Redskins Fans podcast. On today's show, we talk about the debacle of a game between the Washington Redskins and the New England Patriots. We talk about the Terry McLaurin situation and much more. Live with Aaron and John. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, John?
Excellent. Yo, what's up, Aaron? How are you doing in that jersey?
I'm doing great. I got my De'Ami Brown St. Mirren football squad jersey on, courtesy of Firefly.
You don't have an Arthur Digby Brown Sellers thing on your jersey?
I do.
Maybe I got. Oh, okay. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it behind the red.
It's there, dude. I must got the home jersey and you have the away, or vice versa. I don't know. I see Andrew is in our live podcast room. Dude, let us know if this is actually working, because honestly, it's been so long that we've done one. I'm like, how does this work?
For like an hour, like the two of us on here, like making sure everything was updated and everything.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. All right, Andrew says we're coming through. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. I think he's on. Are you on YouTube or are you on Discord? I don't know. I think AD is on YouTube.
I've got YouTube's video up, and I'm in there.
Okay. Oh, he has both open. Dude, he should be a producer.
I've got a YouTube open right here, and it looks fine and dandy. And I see AD on there, so yo, sweet.
We are the Commanders.
Dude, all I know is we're going to talk about that debacle of a game that all of our scrubs, camp bodies.
Might as well just call them The Walking Dead, dude. They're the dead man walking.
I haven't broken these scissors out in so long, just like dog hair flying off of them from under my desk.
Man, you need to be vacuuming up in there.
Roberta just vacuumed the room too. No, this is under the desk. You gotta get under the desk.
Dude, I think that this room that I'm sitting in right now, I'm not gonna lie, has been vacuumed like 5 times in the last 5 years. By Suzanne.
Yeah, not by you, right?
I did sweep it once. Anyway, enough of that. There were some bright spots in that game against the Patriots. One bright spot or excuse is that they were playing their starters against dudes I have never even freaking heard of.
Dude, all we needed to see in that first game, Josh Connerly, did he play? Yes. Was he good? Yes. Torian is his son. Did he play? Yes. Is he good? Yes.
Dude, Tori Amos looked really good.
Bring on Monday night for the Bengals. I don't need to talk about anything else with this game. We had so many. We've cut like 3 guys from that team like the next day.
You know who we needed to cut? This dude named. Where is he? I'm looking at the roster. Carlin Viggers, dude.
They didn't
was
even cut him.
Dude. This guy was like
other people.
He was like looking like that kid in PE that didn't really want to be out there, but if he didn't participate, he was going to get an F. He was going. He wasn't trying to tackle.
I got to get my money for this preseason game before they cut me.
Dude, he was looking like Dion on the tackles, man.
Yeah, because you know why?
He's not going to make the team. I will bet. Where's Kenny Ken? I will bet him almost whatever he wants to bet that Viggers will not be on the team come September, what day? 4th. I don't even know when
Something
the
like
season
that.
starts.
I don't even know. We've got 2
First game.
Bologna games to go through that some of the guys are going to start in. Apparently, Monday night, the next one, I guess.
I got a question for you about that.
Yeah.
Do you want to even see Jaden Daniels for one series in this coming game?
Nope.
I do.
I don't want to see him on the field until we have. Well, no, you know what? It all depends, dude. It all depends. If Terry comes out and signs his contract, and then
dude, it's a good thing that I said this podcast was not for children, since you're like stripping down on the show.
I hate you guys.
I hate you guys.
I love you guys, man.
Dude, we need Terry back. We don't have Noah Brown back either.
He's not going to be back tomorrow or Monday.
Who,
Terry
or Noah Brown? Well, Noah Brown's not coming back because he's coming back from an injury.
Dude, my question was, do you want to see Jaden on Monday night?
That was what my point was, that I want to see him when Terry signs his contract or doesn't sign his contract. So remember, he's still under contract for 1 more year, so he has to play no matter what.
He has a contract, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, but if they like get everything finalized and everything, and he needs to play a little bit to show that he and Jaden are on the same page that they have been last year, or like even better page now. I would want to see him and Debo with those massive arms. I want to see them do like one series in one of the preseason games. Then I want them all wrapped up in cotton wool, stuck on the sidelines, signing autographs, and getting ready for week 1.
That's what I want to see. I wouldn't mind if – I know people are like, well, if he gets injured, blah, blah, blah. Well, he's got to play football. He's a football player. I want to see him for one series. Come in, throw a couple of passes, make a few completions, and that's it. And then get him out of there. Give him, even if you want to just give him like max protect while he's in there. Like you don't have to send out like 4 wide receivers or whatever. Just keep some dudes in.
Tight ends. Yeah.
Let him throw it a few times to get some live reps in and get him out. As far as Debo and like the other receivers, if our starting quarterback's not playing, I don't know if I need to see those dudes. I need to see these scrubs that are not going to make the team, and I would like the O-line to be in there for more than a series, at least a quarter or so.
Well, Did you see any kind of Fincher the clincher in this first preseason game? Because other than Torrey Son and Josh Connerly, who was switching sides of the line from college.
Yeah.
I didn't see anybody who like stood out like that.
I did see some promising runs from Bill. Ja'Cory, what's his name?
Ja'Cory
Crosby Merritt. Otherwise known as Bill, which that's what I'm going to call him because I can't say those 3 words all the time. Anyway, Bill, dude,
just Bill.
He looks good. He looked way better than Brian Robinson did the second half of last season, where he was just like running into the pile on every play.
Yeah, I think it was kind of hurt through a lot of that as well. But
I don't care.
Aaron didn't care. Get your arm off! Get out there! You only need one arm to catch the ball.
Regardless, I felt, especially in the second half of the year, that our run game, blame it on Brian Robinson, the O-line, or whoever you want to blame it on, really sucked. To the point where Jaden Daniels was doing all of the running.
Yeah.
Or we lost 3 yards.
Yeah.
We need something, and this Jacoby Bill dude, in just a few, what did he have? He had a few nice runs. One of them, I think, got called back, and then he even caught it out of the backfield, too. Let me look.
I thought he did really well against the second and third round, or second and third tiers of the Patriots defense. But dude, you know who else used to do that? Colt Brennan. Did you ever see him play in a regular season game? Yeah, he was awful. But the Colt of Colt cult of Colt. Cult of Colt. You know, we always remember him because the only thing we remember him doing was kicking ass in the preseason games because he never played in the regular season games.
Yeah.
However, having said that, that's someone I'm glad you brought up because that is someone else that, I mean, that dude is a real wild card. We talked about him, I guess, the last podcast after the draft. We talked about him some because he didn't play because he had an eligibility thing. He went to like New Mexico State, the bastion of academic excellence in New Mexico. And
is that where he went for real?
I think it was something like that.
He went to a bunch of schools though, because I think part of his eligibility issue is this whole like NIL transfer window crap that I don't even try to figure out. But he went to like 3 schools. I think he even went to like Alabama or something.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Arizona, dude. He went to Arizona. He didn't go to New Mexico State.
Okay, all right. That's a little bit better. New Mexico State is one of those schools that if you could sneeze, you can get into that school. So
that's that other dude, that that linebacker that we got. What the heck is his name? It's all just, you know, the Kane. What's his name? Medrano or something like that.
Kane Medrano. He went to UCLA.
Oh, I thought he went to New Mexico State. Someone went to New Mexico State.
Dude,
we're not just making this up.
Bobby Price went to Norfolk State. You know who the coach is at Norfolk State now?
Taylor Heineke.
No, dude. Michael Vick.
Are you serious?
Michael Vick is the coach at Norfolk State, which is in Norfolk, Virginia, not England, please.
Well, he also went to Virginia Tech, and he's from like where? Not Chesapeake, like Newport News or something, right?
Yeah, he's from up there. I forget which one. If he's a Hampton Crabber. Or
he's from the peninsula.
He's from the peninsula.
Not the south side. Anyway, so I'm glad you brought up Colt Brennan and the play of our 3rd and 4th string quarterbacks.
Right, yeah.
It was apparent to me when watching this game how blessed we are with Jaden Daniels. Because these guys sucked. They couldn't even, like, I'm so used to Jaden Daniels just hitting every single pass or making it at least in the general vicinity, that when these guys are out there and they couldn't even throw like a simple screen pass out to the left, I suddenly harken back to the last 20-some years when we had to deal with those dudes every year in the real season.
A lot of times there were multiple people in the same season that were throwing him stuff, such as Josh Johnson, who played the second half of this last game.
And honestly, Josh Johnson was better than Sam Hartman.
Sam Hartman looked like he was rushed a lot. He looked like he was out there like, who did I throw the ball to? Kind of thing, you know?
He's not good. I don't think he's making the team. We'll see what happens in this preseason game tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, Monday.
Sunday. I keep thinking today's Sunday. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. But, oh, man, I totally lost my train of thought.
How blessed we are.
Blessed we are. At the end of what you just said, what did you just say?
Sam Hartman's probably not going to make the team because Josh Johnson is better unless he proves it in the next game.
I 100% I agree with that. Josh Johnson, this is his second tenure with us. Guess how many NFL teams he's played for?
I think you told me 14.
He played for 14 teams.
Does that include us twice, or would we be 15?
No, 14 different teams, including us twice. And I don't know who else he's played for twice. That guy's been around, man.
He's a journeyman.
Dude, can you imagine, like, his basement? He's got, like, 14 different jerseys up on the wall, like, in frames of all the different teams. And, like, some of them have different numbers because you can't wear the number because, like, a great person played for, I don't know, Tampa Bay or whatever.
Speaking of a great person.
Yeah.
We've got our tickets to see the Art Monk retirement jersey ceremony on November the 2nd versus the Seahawks. So if you guys want to show up and tailgate with us like Riles is going to, let us know. We'll be at Hale BBQ tailgating. Hopefully we'll see some of you guys there.
Hale BBQ is looking for a little bit of a help as well. I got an email from them.
So did I. I would help. Dude, if I lived in Washington, I'd be like, heck yeah, I'll help you guys. I would have been there every week.
We lived up there, but we don't.
But we don't. I wish we did. Well, sometimes, not for the traffic.
Yeah.
Not for like the National Guard taking over and things like that, but but you know, let's go back to the running backs for a second. We've got it's the opposite of the quarterback thing where those after Mariota, these guys suck. Running backs though, we're only going to keep 3, maybe 4 running backs, and I don't know at this point who is going to be the third and like the fourth running back. Like I'm feeling like Chris Rodriguez or Jeremy McNichols, who both were on the team last year and actually like probably played even a little bit better than Brian Robinson in the last couple of games. I feel like one of those guys are going to get cut unless there's a surprise cutting, and I think the surprise cutting could be B-Rob. I'm not going to lie. I think Bill makes the team.
Oh, I think Bill makes the team 100%. And I think right now they're looking at B-Rob because you were talking about B-Rob last year in the second half of the season and everything. Yeah. I mean, no one really thinks that B-Rob is a workhorse kind of running back that can run the ball like John Riggins 30-something times every game. He's just not the same guy.
Why do I hear some weird low bass like spaceship thing coming in? I don't know if that's your mic or something over here. It's like whoa.
Someone is mowing. I can hear someone mowing in my neighborhood.
It's not in my neighborhood.
You don't have a neighborhood.
So what do you think is going to shake down over the next 2 preseason games with the running back situation?
I think we're going to have B-Rob. I think we'll have Bill. I think we'll have McNichols. And I think Chris Rod is going to get cut and come back to the practice squad and probably come active at some point because running backs get hurt a lot.
One problem with that, dude, you're forgetting Eckler.
Yeah.
Eckler's going to be on the team.
Eckler's 100% going to be on the team. I'm still kind of surprised he was running back kicks last year, but he's like, hey, man, it's a job.
So if we got B-Rob, Eckler, that leaves room for 1 or 2 more dudes, and I'm thinking Bill's making it in either McNichols or Rodriguez, but not both, if they keep 4 dudes.
Yeah.
Because if they put Bill on the practice squad, someone's going to snag that dude.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Chris Rodriguez has just kind of been on and off of our practice squad, and no one snagged him. So I think he might be safe to put on there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree about that. I think we'll see a lot this coming Monday night against the Bengals, and we'll see a little bit more about what we're going to do. Like you were talking about the offensive line before. We moved Connolly to the other side. Sam Cosme's not coming back for like at least another half. He might be okay, like back to 100% by the playoffs.
Yeah, because I keep seeing all this stuff about them listing him as number 1 on the depth chart and stuff, and I'm like, isn't he going to be gone for like months? Why is he even
didn't he tear
listed at all? Like, why isn't he still on the whatever? I guess they don't have to name the what's it called? Disabled list. IR, sorry, until the first game.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. We've gotten so lucky because of having the quarterback that we were actually able to talk about these different positions, and we're just like, we need to fix this, we need to fix that. But the quarterback is fantastic. And I know a couple people have been debating this recently, but we are in a Super Bowl window right now. Larry Tunsil, 100%. That's why we got that guy. Debo's just the man. His arms just – I know.
You know why we got these guys? Jaden Daniels is why we got these guys.
Exactly. And I mean, we were in the Final Four last year. We can go to and win the Super Bowl this year. So I don't know. I'm so looking forward to everything. But the one thing
I called it.
That we really need to fix, thank you, Josh. We need to bring this guy back into the game.
Oh yeah, let's talk to this. Let's talk about this whole situation because I've done a full 360 on this, as Hank once said.
I've done a full.
I can actually see both sides of this situation. Terry, in my opinion, is like, hey, I've been here for all these crappy years, cranking out numbers. And
with terrible quarterbacks, year in and year out, and he's still getting 1,000 yards a season.
With terrible quarterbacks, still getting these stats. I could have been better with better quarterbacks, but this team had these crappy owners and crappy coaches, and I still did my best, and I feel like I should be paid as well as some of these other top receivers that didn't have these crappy situations that they dealt with.
Right.
I can see that. And then the team's like, yeah, dude, but A, you're under contract right now, and B, you're getting kind of old. So,
yeah.
I can see both sides. So at what, like, I don't know where I have no idea what Terry's even asking for. They've never said anything. But if he wants like 35,000, I think that's crazy, or $1 million. I think that's crazy.
35 million. I've heard it's about 30 million that he wants, because that's where the top receivers are getting right now. And I think part of the problem with that is if they pay a 30-year-old receiver $30 million for 3 years, then that's going to. If they start doing that now, this is just going to open it up for other players going forward. That we've drafted, trying to get the contract extension. If we give into this one, then the next ones are going to go or be like, well, you gave Terry $30 million a year, so I should be getting $20 million a year.
He still had a year left on his contract.
Yeah, so I think that's part of the reason that they're really trying to.
I mean, I can see that, dude, but Terry has been like the top dude on our, like, the face of our franchise the last however many years. So I can feel like I can understand why he would feel slightly betrayed at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's like, dudes, I've done all this stuff. It's not my fault we sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, why can't they just do something like? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Sometimes when you look at. Sometimes when you look at guys like this and everyone just says, just pay the man. He deserves everything he gets, but they don't want to make it a problem going forward. I think is the succinct way of coming through with this or just chatting about this. So hopefully, and I don't know.
Why can't they just do something like, all right, the stats or analytics tell us that when a receiver gets over 31 or whatever, his statistics drop like this. Terry's arguing, yo, I didn't even play until like the last year of college or whatever. He hasn't played as much is what he's saying as some of those other guys. And he came out of college when he was older. So why don't they just be like, okay, we'll prove it to us we'll give you $28 million a year, but if you hit these statistical milestones, then you get 30, and then they don't have to worry about it because they're like, we're paying you top receiver money if you're making the top receiver stats. Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, it's a. Yeah, I agree 100%. I'm never really. I don't really. And you know what? What they can do this year. They can just let him go through the contract this year since he is still under contract for one more year, and they can franchise tag him next year, and he'll make probably north of $30 million of that at that point next year as it is. But then you get the whole franchise tag and the whole thing that can go with that. So that is one of the possibilities I think they're thinking about.
Honestly, I think it's under 30. I think the team, if they did that, would save money than giving him a $30 million per 3 years. Well, then the next year they could franchise him again.
$30 million for 3 years. I'm saying he wants that, not the team.
Yeah, I know. So I'm saying, as far as the team goes, I could see them using his contract this year for how many million is it? It's not over 20, is it? It's under 20.
This year, I don't know.
And then franchising next year, so you can get him for this year and next year for, I don't know. I don't understand it, but it's going to get to the point, like, the breaking news today was that Terry came off the PUP list. I don't know if you heard that or not. So he's active. He's not going to play tomorrow, of course. Sorry, Monday. I keep saying tomorrow.
Monday night.
He's not going to play Monday, of course, but he is back. And if he keeps holding out, like, there's nothing saying they can't get a contract going, like, in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
But he needs to be practicing.
Yeah, he needs to be practicing at this point. And I think what's his face? The offensive coordinator came out. Cliff Kingsbury came out and said that yesterday. He was in his thing. He was like, "Oh yeah, we really need him out there."
He said something about on the grass or something like that.
Yeah,
we need him on the grass, and I'm like, Trent Williams is on the grass.
Laramie Tunsil was on the grass.
Was Laramie Tunsil the dude that had the gas mask on?
Gas mask.
I didn't put two and two together on that. I just remember when it happened. Oh my god.
Yeah, someone leaked that on the night he was drafted. He fell back like 20 spots or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that, dude. I remember it now. I didn't realize it was that long ago that he's now like a veteran and one of the top at his position.
Yeah.
That's
Terry
funny.
McLaurin this year will make $15.5 million base, roster bonus 2.8, workout bonus $500,000, making his total potential earnings for the year $19.65 million.
Yeah, so under 20. But why don't they do stuff like that? Like, okay, you think that you should make the same money as this dude. We think you're older and you might drop off in production. So let's give you this money. And then if you make, those plays and you're among these top 5 receivers in these categories, then we'll give you the $2 million bonus to get you up to what they make. Like, I don't know why it's that hard.
To get you all that money that you make. And by the way, you get to stay here with our awesome quarterback instead of the 15 crappy quarterbacks you played with in Washington since you've been here. You get to work with this one dude, maybe Mariota. We'll see.
Here's the thing is I think Terry does want to stay. He just feels hurt because of all that he's put into this team. I think that's it more than anything. And he could be worried about getting injured and guaranteed money because I kept hearing stuff about that. But I don't know. I don't feel like it should have been this big of a deal or it's that hard to figure out. But what do I know? I'm not an NFL executive.
And again, he's under contract this year. He's going to play this year no matter what.
Yeah.
So
if he doesn't, then that's not going to bode well for him either. Because
yeah, exactly.
He is getting older. It's not like he's 24 and could sit out a year and come. If he sits out a year, that's not good. So he pretty much has to play. They've kind of got him between a rock and a hard place on this. The team.
Yeah.
So
they kind of do. And again, why does he want to leave and work with another quarterback when he's working with a quarterback here that could very well get to and win the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
On a throw to Terry McLaurin in the corner of the end zone on a fade.
Yep. Well, the news, it looks like we're moving in a positive direction. I saw a picture of him on the field talking to Adam Peters the other day. So it could just be that they're at the point where look, dude, we can't figure this out yet. We're going to keep working on it, but you got to get on the field. You know what I mean? We got to get going. We got a Super Bowl to win, dudes.
Yeah, and we got a harder schedule this year than we did last year. It's almost half of the games seem to be in prime time this year, including the one we're going to. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so tired.
I'm gonna be tired this whole year, dude. I'm gonna be so tired this whole entire year.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have franchise quarterback finally.
It's worth it though. I'll stay up for that. What else do we want to talk about before we round this thing out? We need to talk anything else about players in the game besides all the dudes that I didn't know who they were? Oh, yeah, we talked a little bit about Tori Amos. Tori Amos is going to be a starter, dude.
Dude, he absolutely he was the most impressive of anyone that I saw in this game. Oh yeah, and look at that coming up on our podcast.
Oh, thanks for reminding me about that. We'll get into that in a second. Tori Amos from Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, why is it playing an ad? What? Why is it? Sorry about that. If that piped through. I don't know if it came through just my earphones or everything.
I heard it go.
Yeah, dude. This Trey Amos guy, they're like super impressed with him. And I just remember one play from the preseason game where he was deep down the right sideline and he had like great coverage with some dude.
Yeah.
So that looked promising. And dude, just compare him to freaking Forbes, who came in and just sucked. And you're like, this is a first round pick. This guy sucks.
Is Forbes even on a team right now?
Yeah, he's on the Rams. He's on the Rams.
Oh, I thought he was on the Pats for some reason. I was like, I don't even remember seeing him out there.
No, he's not. You saw Oh, I'm glad you brought this up. You saw Antonio Gibson return a kick like 50 yards. What was up with the freaking special teams? Was this just because we had a lot of scrubs playing special teams and our normal dudes weren't there? Because they sucked. Was Viggers on special team?
Almost.
Carlin Viggers sucks, dude. Where's the button?
Yeah, man. Where is he? I'm looking for his number on here. Wasn't he one of the guys that has one of those the 40W numbers or something like that? I don't even know if they do that this year.
Dude, Carlin Viggers, I looked at the box score, actually led the team in tackles, believe it or not. But one of the tackles was him like pushing the guy like a little bit, and I think he fell. Like,
dude, if your we know as
he had 8 tackles.
As if the quarterback is leading your team in tackles, that means your team sucks. At least on defense.
Dude, he's number 22D. What is that? I thought it's like R and W.
I thought that. Why isn't it just like O and D?
I guess maybe they changed it to O and D because he's 22D.
There's probably someone like, why are we using these letters that don't even mean? It's like hockey being like, this is the Adams division or whatever it is. People are like, dude, just do like a West Coast and East Coast. Adams is cool. That's my last name. But I mean, you can't have like a whole. This is the Adams division. This is the Oates division or whatever, you know.
Yeah, they fixed it though, because that's how it's listed now. Because this other guy who sucked in the game, A.L. Cahoe, is number 51D.
Dude, if someone like Kevin O'Connell going into the thing is like one of the newer coaches, just like, why are we doing this? Why are we using the W? Do we have wall fence or we fence or Wessel teams?
Hold on, dude. I don't know if that's accurate because here's a guy.
Nuclear Wessels.
Here's a guy that had a tackle and he's number 51O, which I'm guessing is maybe he's special teams. Maybe he's special teams. Yeah, but he had a tackle. So how do you have a tackle if you're on offense? He's got to be special teams.
You can't. No, you can, because
a fumble.
If you fumble or have a turnover of some kind, you get a tackle that way.
I don't remember even any fumbles, but I got to tell you the truth here. I fell asleep with like 8 minutes left in the game. And then the next thing I remember is you texting me going, wake up, the game's over. And I was like, totally right. And I was like, I'm so glad this game's over and I'm not going back and watching those last 8 minutes.
Oh, man, it was just brutal. Dude, it was just penalty after penalty. I'm just like, camp bodies extraordinaire. Just flush them all out of the stadium right now.
Dude, nothing puts me to sleep like a baby more than a Redskins preseason game in the fourth quarter. Nothing. Like, I watching that and it's like I'm the dude in the freaking Clockwork Orange and they're like prying my eyes open and like putting drops in there trying to keep me awake and it doesn't work. Oh my gosh.
McDowell, that was in that. Malcolm McDowell, I think, was the lead of that.
Yeah. A night of ultra violence.
That movie was banned in England for a long time. Like,
because it was ultra violent. All right, I'm gonna go down this list, and you tell me if you think this dude's gonna make the team or not.
All right. Wait. I can tell you if I think the dude will make the team, but also I'm going to tell you if I've heard of them afterward, because I did watch the whole game. So I'm going to say if I've heard of them as well.
You mean heard of them before the game, or now that you've seen the game?
I watched the game, and I still may not have heard some of these guys. Heard of these guys' names because they suck so bad. Viggers, for instance.
He was all over the game because Brian Mitchell was cutting on him as much as I was.
Brian Mitchell and Chick.
Brian Mitchell was all like, "You sucked on the field today." All right. I'm going to name a dude, and you tell me, A,
all right,
if I'm making it up. B, he's on the team. You ready? Here you go.
All right. Kevin Fiafala Latte.
That dude's not on the team.
Is it made up?
I don't know. All right, here you go. You're playing the game, not me, because I don't know who half these dudes are. All right, you ready?
Dude. You know that he's real. All right, go ahead.
Okay, let me come up with a good one. Ben Nickel. Ben Nickel.
McNichols?
Ben Nickel.
Nickel with 2 Ks? Oh, yeah, I remember seeing his last name because he has 2 Ks as the last name. It looks like it's all like Russian or something of that nature. Well,
okay.
I'm putting on my St. Mirren Digby Brown Sellers jersey on the back of my chair. So
TJ Magaranenka. TJ Magaranenka.
That guy who?
TJ Magaranenka. Number 59. He's wearing a London Fletcher's jersey.
Dude, everyone knows London Fletcher wore number 58 when he was here. We have a ticket that confirms it.
How about this dude? Alan George.
Yes, he was there.
Is he going to make the team?
No.
How about Ale Cajo? Ale Cajo.
He might make the practice squad.
Carl Davis Jr. Carl's Jr. Carl Davis Jr.
Well, if Snyder still owned the team, he could use that guy to get free food for the team. Bring me free food before the game.
Okay, I'm just going to give you a few other ones.
All right.
Here's the thing. Most of the offensive guys that did anything, I know I've heard of them. It's a lot of these defensive dudes.
Especially like the only reason I heard of that Price guy from Norfolk State, because I'd heard it mentioned on like the local news, like right before the game. They're like, this guy from Norfolk State. I was like, oh yeah. They were like, he was on the team for a few games last year, and I was like, really? I don't remember that.
Dude, here's another person just looking through this list. I remembered a guy that I wanted to mention sucked and should be when I was watching the game. Chris Moore. He like dropped 2 passes in a row.
That was part of the, I know that we're thinking more Josh Johnson than Sam Hartman. But people kept dropping Sam Hartman's passes, like 4 drops during that game. So I mean, they weren't helping him out any.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll give him that. And he started throwing better, but he just looked really, really panicked. And it's probably because he was throwing to like the 8th and 9th receivers on the team.
And then this Michael Strachan guy, who I think got cut, like literally.
Michael Strachan.
Strachan.
Okay.
I think he got cut.
He did get cut. Yeah, you're right. He did get cut, as a matter of fact. Do I hear dogs at your domicile?
Yeah, because they're not taking them out, and they just got home.
Ah.
So, anyway, I'm texting them right now to be like, I'm doing my podcast, so don't come in here like raising Cain.
Dad!
I'm interested in seeing this Jalen Lane guy. I think he's going to be
dude
pretty
from
good.
Tech?
Yeah.
Dude from Virginia Tech.
He's supposedly super fast.
I've heard that I don't know. We'll see what they can do with him, because he could be like, our third receiver or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I know we got McCaffrey back there and everything, but I mean, we've got Terry McLaurin. Our first 2 receivers are not playing yet, so I mean, this is good stuff for like the fourth and fifth and sixth guys, but once those two guys get back in, you guys are cut.
Oh, most of these guys are cut. You know who else kind of sucks? I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Luke McCaffrey.
I'm not going to lie about Luke McCaffrey. He's here. You remember when we had Carson Palmer's brother as quarterback? Jesse Palmer, or was it the other one? There's like three of them, and one of them was like Carson Palmer, who was the first round draft pick, and then Jesse Palmer.
Jesse, don't call me Arnold or Carson.
or Carson. And there was another one. Anyway, yeah. So when you have like the brothers of when you have a superstar like the Greek Freak in basketball, his brother is on their team, or he might be on the D-League team now for Milwaukee. His brother's not good. His brother's not good at all. That guy's a superstar, but his brother's not good. But he's still on the team. You know why? Because it makes the superstar happy.
Yeah.
So the reason I think partially they're keeping Luke McCaffrey is, one, they'll think he'll blossom into a decent person. Number two, that's about it, because we don't have another McCaffrey here. Oh, I know why. Because Adam Peters used to be the GM over in San Francisco. That's why.
Yeah. So he knows his family. But here's the deal with him: if he doesn't shape up in this game Monday,
dang,
dude, Jalen Lane's gonna take his spot. Just saying.
Jalen, stay in your lane, son.
Jalen is.
Stay in your lane, son.
I don't know. I've heard good things about him.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's going to be great to have. I'm more excited about Tori Amos, dude, because he is going to be opposite of Marshawn Lattimore, who I also heard was kicking it up a notch in practice.
He's got good people.
And
Marshawn
then
Lattimore
Sanders
also has
still.
good people around him, because like Sanders still, just like you're saying, there's no more Forbes. There's no more St. Juiced.
Those guys were so bad, dude.
They're so bad. And I swear, I'll never really believe this, but I'll always say that Ron Rivera was drafting badly on purpose.
You told me that.
I don't know how he could have drafted so badly for so many positions other than Cam Curl.
Yeah, who was that? Who was the cornerback that he could have gotten instead of Forbes that's gone on to be like really good?
Isn't it Gonzalez up in a?
Yeah. Instead, he gets Forbes, and everyone's like, I remember Kenny Ken was like, Gonzalez is there. We're taking him right now. And then he was just like, what?
I mean, man, he could have been like self-sabotaging and given a FU to Dan Snyder.
Let's take this little twiggy dude.
Let's take this little twiggy John Adams looking guy.
Dude, he's way littler than you. What are you talking about? This guy, remember that picture of him with like the kid at the football camp, and he looked like the kid?
Yeah, he's like my size, but like 5'8".
Dude, you do not have calves that are this big around. His calves are about as big around as a I don't even know what. It's teeny. Yeah. His calves are smaller around than this thing.
Well, if he ends up playing this year, if he does. What is that, a flashlight?
It's a holder for my pen for my what's it called, the tablet thing that I can draw on. It's got just wanted to prove that to you guys so you didn't think it was something weird.
The size of Manu.
His legs are this big, dude. He's got two of these legs.
Remember when Colt McCoy was our quarterback, and he went in for a bit, and his leg got broken like on one of those hits. Like someone hit him, and it really just broke right in half.
Yeah.
I can't believe we have not seen Emmanuel Forbes had that happen to him. I cannot believe that we have not seen him just get broken in half like a twig, like a twig.
Because his legs are twig thickness. You could like put it over your leg and go like that, and it would break over your thigh. Anyway, enough about him because he's not on our team anymore. I mean,
we got good people. We have potentially really, really good people. If Marshawn Lattimore can kick it up and come back, because I think he was still dealing with his injury last year as well. Plus, he's used, in New Orleans, he was playing around some kind of scrubby people. In Washington last year, he was playing around some scrubby people. So maybe this year with better people, he's going to do well.
We got to bring this up because Andrew is saying that we need to cut the kicker, and that's literally what I said when they were like, man, it's so great to have a veteran kicker that we don't have to worry about who's going to kick every week, and like if they're what is it that he had some issue, anxiety issue or something like that. That one guy.
Oh yeah, the dude last year was just like.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy. I mean, that guy just made other people nervous because he had so many ticks.
So what does he do? This Matt Gay dude comes out and freaking misses his first kick, and it wasn't even like a long kick, was it? What was it? I'm gonna look.
It was 40-something yards, wasn't it? It wasn't short.
Hold on, I'm looking.
And he made his second kick.
He did? Yeah, he was 1 of 2.
Yeah.
It says his longest one was 37 though, so I don't know what the first one was.
Do I have my play-by? Hold on, let me check my box.
Oh, I can go in the play-by-play if you really want me to. Field goal.
I've got it. Yeah, he went 1 for 2. He kicked a 37-yard. I can't remember what that first one was. I'm still looking it up. I can never get my mouse to work here.
He made 1 for 37, so he must have missed field goal. Here it is. I found it.
Yep.
It was 49. So, all right, it was pretty long. I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah, it's
not as long as that dude from the freaking Jaguars that hit a 70-yarder.
That is something else, man. Like it's not a real or an official record, but he blew that record away.
Because it had a few extra yards to go on that thing. It's not like it hit the pole and went over or something. It was in. It had like at least he could have got it from 71 or 72 easy.
It makes sense that the kickers, just like everybody else on the team, the kickers just get bigger and bigger. I mean, the kicking record was held for years with a guy who had half a foot, man. Like his foot was cut off, like this end of his foot right here, and my nasty little smart wool socks. Like his foot was cut off, so he only had like that much of his foot.
Yeah.
And he had the record for decades. So
yeah, and then
the kickers are going to be able to do that.
What's the dude from the Ravens that tied that record? Tucker?
Justin Tucker. the latest of the masseuse people.
He's the latest disgraced kicker.
Well, the latest disgraced football player.
Anyway, what else do we want to talk about before we round this thing out and get ready to watch on Monday night? Anything that you wanted to discuss?
Well, hopefully, number one, this guy, Scary Terry, will be back or will have a contract extension. If not, he still has to play this year, and then there'll be something at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But man,
he's gonna play. He's gonna play. So.
Yeah.
I bet we'll hear on Monday that he's got an extension, like right before the game, because they're gonna want something like, they're gonna want a good taste in their mouth going into this preseason game on Monday night in front of everybody.
Well, I mean,
we got the deal done.
Adam Schefter's at the practice right now. So why is he there today?
I don't know. I'm going to Google real quick to make sure we didn't miss any news while we're on here. Terry McLaurin. Din, din, din. I keep seeing all this BR about him all week.
Man, you gotta learn to cut the wheat from the chaff, man.
And here's what it is. Disgruntled contract update. That's the way that these people try to get you to click on things. There's a Terry McLaurin contract update, and it's like, no, it's not. It'll be like, he might accept this. That's not an update. Yeah, no, that's a speculation.
Yeah. Terry McLaurin update. Terry McLaurin still has not signed an extension with the Washington Commanders. No lie, man. I'm glad you're getting paid to put that story up there, guy.
I don't see anything. I don't see any news from anyone. Whoa.
Well, if you're getting your news from us, number one, we don't get paid, so we just like to do this because it's fun. That's why we are the original Redskins fan podcast.
Do you realize we're going into our 20th season?
20th year. I was just about to say, this is our 20th year, isn't it?
Yeah, we started in 2005 in the preseason.
We did.
Also, before we go, I wanted to give a shout out to our dog in Scotland, Firefly, who gave us these sweet St. Mirren Football Club jerseys of his favorite squad besides the Redskins. They're in Scotland. So appreciate it, Firefly. Hopefully one day I'll get over to Scotland to see Josh and maybe we can meet up for a pint.
Meet up for a pint? You guys can travel over to Josh has got a Range Rover over there, doesn't he? You guys can travel over to the west side of Scotland, break down probably 3 times between Josh's house and Andrew's house because it's the Land Rover, and then go and watch the game.
Yeah, we should do that. Anyway,
or you can find out maybe I don't know. St. Andrews has a golf club. Josh is near there, so
they definitely have a golf club, dude.
Yeah, but I think they have a soccer team is what I meant. Sorry, football. World football, not American football.
Yeah. All right, well, I think we should round this thing out. 1, because, I don't really want to talk about that debacle anymore, and 2, because I really have to go pee.
Dude, who cares? It's a preseason game. It doesn't matter if we lose 15-0 if we're playing a bunch of scrubs.
Exactly.
The Commanders got destroyed last night. Who played? Nobody important. Tori Amos' son. Not Forbes.
Anyway, I'd like to give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat room on this random Saturday afternoon during the preseason, which would be Andrew in the Discord and AD, who's his alias. I guess he's listening in stereo, so to speak. He's over in the YouTube channel. Bryce Verse is in here. I thought that Firefly was in here earlier, but anyway.
Kenny Kim was in there as well.
Bryce Verse is spamming the screen as we speak with pictures. Oh, you know why? He wants us to say something.
Oh, I wonder if he's talking about Hello Cake.
Oh, now he tells us the sound is messed up.
Oh, no. Well, hopefully you're listening to.
We'll try it again. Yellow cake, yellow cake. John is Mark Brunell's yellow cake. Yellow cake. Yellow cake. All right, we'll fix the audio. We'll fix the audio on Discord next time. Talk to you guys next week. Hail to the Redskins, and as always, if you see a Cowboys fan,
you know what to do. That's it. We're getting your boy Michael Parsons next year. We're getting him.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wait, I forgot how to end this thing, dude.